That's what I thought. See what he comes up with. Oh, he thinks I ran out of gas. Check this out. Yes, I am. Thank you very much. So, I never want to relive that moment again. Well, let me show you what I did. I walked 8 miles to AutoZone and back, rode my battery, and yeah, I hooked this up pretty good. It's pretty tight. It's good. It's not gonna slip down. It's just tight on the back. I had an angle on here. It's not even welded. It's only tacked a couple times on top. And I'm moving the battery, so you know it's good. So anyway, and then today I was like, well, I can go get myself a nice smoothie. I made it across the highway, and then going down the road to the speedway, I was going like just slow and saving my gas. And I didn't make it very far. Started wobbling a little bit. I'm like, yep, it happened again. I know a company that actually makes tires for the 700 and fat tires that are not the Tire Armor. It's like these, literally this guy sells them for a couple $1,000s just for bike tires. And they're like carbon nano tubes made out of, that's what it's made out of. And it's just like this core is not like this tube, hollow tube, and it has like these like back and forth thing, like it's like an outer shell like this, and then an inner shell thing, and it has these like ties that go all the way around, And when you hit a bump, you know, it compresses, and then when you go over the bump, it like flexes again. So it's apparently like a little bit more efficient when you're going over rough stuff. And yeah, no flats. I should have taken that $2,000 and oh man, kind of sick of it. I don't care. Let me just finish my story. So I go to get breakfast, and I was like, yeah, I'll feel good today. And I found an issue. If your fuel pump drive module, fuel pump driver module, it's in like it's right here, or actually it's back here. Those go out, and they do throw the codes for the camshaft correlation code. Like, they do throw them, P0016. They do throw those codes for the fuel pump driver. I didn't check the fuel pressure. Like, I had just a little bit of pressure, not much. The battery was probably going out too, you know, and it could have messed it up. And I know that's a problem because I had gotten some different kind of gas, some ethanol, no ethanol gas, like $40. So as soon as I started my car, it was running rough. So the parameters changed, and you know, then it sends like the signal to that fuel pump driver. That's what actually controls, you know, your ECU. But that tells your fuel pump like how often to kick off. So when the parameters get changed on the PCM or the ECM or whatever, it goes through that driver. And when it's changed, you know, it can malfunction that driver. It happens a lot because people get, you know, like, oh, I'm going to get some good gas, you know, whatever, and it fails. So that's how I know, because I started having the problem, you know. And also, when I started driving like long distance, I'm like, I'm not gonna, you know, get gas at the same gas station. I'm going different gas stations. So I just got regular gas, not like premium or anything. I usually got like super premium all the time. So I went to regular, you know, you change gas when I was driving. And so, yeah. Anyway, I was going to use this to go to AutoZone today. My part's already there, the driver. It only took one day. But anyway, I just went to get some food, get a smoothie, and there's like a helicopter. All these big buildings they're building right next to all those restaurants, in between that and the mall. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna get out of here. I drank my smoothie real quick and headed back. Well, I'm walking it, and I seriously had to have some patience. I had to take the biggest shit. Dude, I feel so much better. I never want to relive that moment again. Like, I could have gone to the bathroom. There's like 3 going around the speedway. There's all these porta potties, and I was like, I'm not even gonna try. There's probably no toilet paper. I had to walk back. That was a big mistake. So in the comments, give me your best shit stories. Oh God. I know one person out there that's got to have a story, you know, that's gonna get a kick out of all this. That's karma. It's just karma. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you that story, but that's all I'm gonna say. I gotta get somehow. I mean, I walked like so far, and I should have just turned around, got a ride for my brother or something. I was seriously gonna call him, like when I got onto our street. I was gonna call him and just be like, save me, please. Just trade him for his car and he could walk my bike down the street so I could. Seriously, I had to crap so bad. So bad. But I made it. And I'm never gonna do that again. I'm gonna take you with me next time. I'll just have somebody hold you while I use the bathroom. Nobody would complain about that. Oh, you're so sad. You're so sad. When I leave her, she's so sad. I never leave you again. Except, here it is. Here's what I'm going to be doing. 12-month program. It's pretty cool. They have like 100 airplanes. 12-month program. Doesn't take 2 years. And it's a pretty good deal. That's a good deal. Because I already know plenty. I'm already kind of ahead. And there's a lot more room in airplanes. I do know how to how to get rivets off the right way. Like, you have to like pound the core out and then drill them out. Just barely drill them until you pop off the outside. Boom. That's how you do it, so you don't mess up the holes and rivet holes. I know that much. I wonder what the rest of it's gonna be. Maybe internships or something? Probably do an internship. Probably with them. They probably have you working on the planes, doing internships, or probably have like some people go other places that are actually passing with good grades. It's like any other class. You have to have at least a 70 to be passing to complete it. So this should be pretty fun. Oh, man. I don't know what else is to do. Still got like $800 in the bank. Getting down there. I got a $20, coupon for AutoZone today. So it's gonna be like $60. That's like or $40. It's like a $68 part. But I'm gonna get over there and get it and get this thing running. I've just got a battery charging all day. I'll probably do it tomorrow. Pretty wiped out. It's not a big deal, but I don't even want to call anybody to do anything right now. I'm just wiped out. That was like 2 miles walking real slow. Blah. It's kind of like messing up my throat. Not bad. It's usually worse. Usually apples do that too. Like if you get wax coated apples, But I got an apple at the gas station that was good. And organic apples are good too. Organics. And like, I want to go to Colorado so bad. I was looking at gigs on Craigslist. There's like a horseshoeing gig on Santa Fe, and there's all these gigs, man. If I get that car started, might just go up there, get a few gigs, and find me a couple skis and do that while there's still some snow. There's a couple, I saw a couple like framing gigs and things, all different kinds of stuff. Like, man, the best area is like Denver. Oh my gosh, there's like 10,000 freaking gigs, dude. So insane. I could easily do that. I'm like so skinny, but that's just from like pulling off. See that bump right there? See that bump? That's just from like pulling off the freaking exhaust bolts. Those are the worst things. But I found something cool, like to drop the engines. It's not a big deal at all. It's really not a big deal. You just drop like the subframe off, and you have to have like a truck lift. I wish I knew somebody with the truck lift, and I could do like everything. I could, if it's not the issue, I'm just gonna like pay somebody to use their lift and go through, change the shitty rings on that. They don't have good, they have like low friction rings. I checked the compression, but my battery wasn't like very, it's been sitting for like a week without, or like I was charging the battery, but still it needed to be charged again. The compression was pretty low, so probably why it wasn't starting. But then the fuel pressure's low too, and both of those combined, that's not great. So I needed to charge the battery and get that thing, and hopefully it'll start. If not, I've got to drop that engine and change those, and then I would check all the valves and everything. Probably gonna do a valve job. Oh man, there's so much stuff, and really this is literally the only way you can learn this stuff is do it on your own car. You know, it takes time, and that's what you need. Just need to take time, watch everything you possibly can, like everything. Like once you learn something, look at the common issues, like just look up, you know, when you find a new part of the engine, look up your engine or car, you know, and when you start learning the problems, then you hear like, oh, what's this, when you're watching that issue, you know, they're explaining it, and you hear about some other part, you look that up and you see the issues with that, like how they work. It usually explains it, or when they're diagnosing stuff, it explains it real well, or you can figure it out when they're doing diagnostics. It's easy to learn from them. That's how I did it. So we'll get there pretty soon. One more day. The allergies are kicking off. Yo, so fucking fun out here. All right, let's look at this tube, see what comes out of it when I crank it. Well, that's... looks like it did something. It tried to turn over. I just been charging my battery all day and it's still not charged all the way. Maybe it's just the battery. At this point, I bought a whole new relay pump, but let's try that again. Let me take this off. Wait a minute, these were it's not connected. It's not connected to anything. It's not connected to, try that again. That was kind of good. I can check my battery voltage in here, but oh my God. That was a cold, wait a minute. I thought that's what was considered a cold start. Oh, it didn't even change that relay module, but I have it. Are you kidding me? I think maybe it's my alternator. Okay. Something's smoking. I did fill that up. Let me check my oil. Shouldn't really check this while it's running, but oh wow. It may be just the oil. That's not good. Nothing's really smoking, man. But who knows? I mean, I've been in this a lot. It's all over the place. It usually does smell like that though, and that's just exhaust gases because this is too much oil. I'm not gonna shut it down yet, but obviously the timing has finally been fixed. Holy crap. I mean, you guys saw that, right? I fixed it. Holy crap. I mean, I've just been charging the battery all day and I've been waiting for this. Look, I'll show you. I just came back from painting. My brother picked me up and earlier today I was on the bike. So I just got this today and this. I'm not gonna need a valve job after all. Sweet. Oh, the best day of my life. Yep, everything's good. No more smoke. Oh, sweet. That was only $40 because did I show you guys this was plugged in earlier? You know I'm not lying. I don't lie. I put the bike back. Tires popped. You know what I'm gonna do with the tire though? I had an idea when I came back. I probably don't need to leave that thing running, but I got a great idea. I'm gonna get some like 27-inch tires. Let me check just because I should have did I lose my thing on one of my jobs? Oh no. That's my measuring tape on the job if I remember right. I did, didn't I? It's not in here. It's not in here. Please don't do that. Oh, there it is. See, that's how I keep my stuff. All right. So the tires popped, but roughly. Oh, 27s are way bigger. Okay, 27-inch. I don't know what I'm gonna do then. I was thinking it was smaller than a 700 millimeter circumference, Yeah, I had a great idea. I could put like several tubes in here around the rim, and then put what was I saying earlier? For like, you know, aircraft body rivets, put rivets in it, like drill like holes. It's not easy to drill holes in rubber though, and rivet them, and then take like paracord, you know, and like do it like rivet through like 3 or 4 different tires, and I had one reason I didn't think that would work very good. Oh yeah, it was because I couldn't find a small enough tire, and yeah, that's gonna be no good for that tire unless I cut them. But one day I'll try it. This thing it's like in a pile. I was gonna go straight Goonies, you know, just freaking ditch my car. But what I'm really gonna do, now that I got it running, I'm gonna buy those all new camshafts, and I'm gonna take them to a machine shop and just have them drill like into. It has like the end of the shaft goes like this, and then it has a little thing where it kind of opens up where it seats the reluctor ring, and I'm gonna drill like halfway through the reluctor ring in like several spots, and then weld in those holes, and then weld all the way around on every single one, so the timing never goes off on me again. Because I mean, you saw I went through like everything. I went through everything on it. I win. We had a freaking thing going. Could he start his car first? I just beat him. Is that fate or what? Dude, this guy like rebuilds engines in his garage. That's his brother-in-law's car. I did use a few of his tools, so that I get a few marks for that, but that was close. I think we're pretty much tied. Wait, let's see what's up. All right, let me plug this in I'm gonna check the mil codes. Thank you, Scotty Kilmore. Yeah, that's a really rough idle. Pretty good. It should be a little smoother. It drops. No? Yeah. Let's go back now. I don't know what to think. I think it's good. Yeah. So, yep, this is all you do. You gotta drive around for the bid on 45 miles per hour, 50 miles per hour, 5 minutes, 60 miles per hour, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. You know, then let it sit for 12 hours and then do it again. It's pretty easy. I mean, go downtown, and then I hit this little road that's literally 55 for 5 minutes up to the highway, and then 60, and then all the way back pretty much to my house. Big loop, and it's exactly the speeds I need. So, yep, no codes. It's still in limp mode. It's got to do all these checks, and I think I got to do a bunch of stops and crap. I'll read it again on there. It tells you it on the code reader for your specific car, so it's a good thing to have, because you got to have an inspection done, and you have to get all these done before you have a check, an inspection done, because it has to be reading right it has to have no mil codes, and you have to do a smog check. And to do a smog check, you have to. They won't do a smog check with the codes, so running. So. There you go. Let's go get you a cheeseburger. So you're supposed to do 10 of these cycles. It's cold run cycles or whatever. So you're at a stoplight. I'm barely pushing down. I haven't changed my foot. Yep. Definitely wasn't running like this before. So that's why you want to go places where you can do stops. I gotta get it up to 60. Oh, there's another stoplight. That's okay. And keep doing it, because you can tell the computers, you got to do the same type of acceleration. The computer's learning how you drive. So a lot of people push down on the accelerator every time they switch gears. They'll push down farther and farther. No, I don't. I go to exactly the speed I want. I know about 60 miles per hour where my foot sits, and that's what I do. I don't like to. I got a heavy foot. Yep, it's working. Got to push down a little bit more to get it up to 60. Yeah, and it's gonna be slower every time it switches a gear. But about 60 it'll switch. Perfect. Oh, this guy. It's 65 though. You don't want to be racing people. Sorry, it's 60, but look at him off the side of the road. It's probably I'm probably blinding him. I should probably move this down a little bit. Well, I gave you all the chicken, but you can't eat my Chick-fil-A sauce. And my strawberries. She's eating my strawberries and apples. Chippies. See, I never do that. You know you're in trouble.